Hey guys, what's up good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ja and this is part of Lifestyle by Ja, and of course when you see me again you definitely get to understand we are doing it bigger and better. So guys, if you are a new subscriber here, welcome so much to my YouTube channel. If you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. I do not take your support for granted. Why am I getting confused? And this is an amazing video. As you can see by the title, guys, today we are about to make things a little bit spicy. So guys, if you are watching this video and you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, manze, what are you waiting for? Kindly please subscribe to my YouTube channel right now and pause this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's continue watching the video. So as you can see by the title, today we are preparing a meal plan. And guys, a meal plan is something I want to tell you in a few. So guys, without much ado, hit the subscribe button and let's get to the video. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you are still watching and you have forgotten to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up, because today we're doing something a little bit different, please do that. It does not cost you anything, just supporting a girl over here. So guys, today we're going to be doing a meal plan. I have papers with me here. I don't know why nimezikatakata. I have papers with me here, and I got them from this book. This one. By the way, today we are going to be doing something called a meal plan. A meal plan is something, it's like a timetable, a home. Nile nye mshaifanya. I think mshaifanya. Okay, for us, we've ever done that one day at home. My dad is the one who did it for us. He decided, hey, huko mnakulanga chakula vibaya sana, like you don't follow the diet. So it's not like tulikuwa tunakula vibaya sana, but he was just like, I want to make things healthier for you all. So what he did for us, he wrote a timetable. So we always knew Monday ni siku ya githeri, because githeri nilikuwa imejaa kwa timetable. Daddy sijui mbona uko umetokea githeri mingi, but he loves githeri till date. But anyway, githeri was the staple food in the timetable, and there were other foods like ugali, fish, matumbo, beef, things of that sort. But beef, I guess beef and matumbo was beef stroke matumbo. It was, I think, once per week, because hey, mzaini msa anapenda kuangalia diet sana. So he wrote for us a timetable. We used to follow it. Sometimes we don't follow it, like we were not so consistent in the timetable, because maybe at times we want to cook this, it's not maybe available and all that. But today I'm going to be showing you how to stick to a meal plan. You can prepare something simple. It's still lazima kila siku kula nyama ndio umekula protein. You can do a vegetarian dish like lentils or kamande ukipenda. That's lentils stroke kamande. We call it kamande in Swahili. So you can do yellow beans, you can do the beans itself, you can do njahe, you can do ndengu. You can do a lot of protein that is not meat protein, and it's very healthy, by the way, and it's a simple way to make things easier. First of all, we have benefits of, it's called, is it a menu plan or a meal plan? I'm calling it a meal plan because in your home, menu plan is now when you plan what you want to cook for a particular day. But as you're doing a meal plan for a whole month, you can do it for a whole month, you can do it for a weekly basis, you can do it according to the way you do your groceries. One thing about me, I love shopping for my groceries in bulk because it's cheaper and it's usually on budget. If you've ever noticed, buying one thing at a particular time, it costs a lot than you would have used to buy them in bulk. Like you decide, let me do a 2 weeks grocery. It's cheaper than buying every day. Today you go to buy skuma, tomorrow you'll buy cabbage, the other day you're going to buy unga, the next day you're going to buy I don't know what for cooking this. Like purchasing things in bulk is on budget than purchasing things in a daily basis, whatever. So one benefit of a menu, of a meal plan, is that it saves a lot of time. If you've ever noticed, if you have a timetable, you don't have to keep on asking every time, what am I going to be preparing today? Because you have a menu plan, you know, today I'm supposed to be preparing I'm supposed to be preparing cabbage and guacamole because it's already in your timetable. Tomorrow you can also take a photo of the timetable and store it into your phone, so that when you're done with work in the evening, if you're the one who's supposed to cook for yourself, you can look and say, today I'm going to be preparing githeri and this and this, so you have it in the back of your mind that when I arrive at home, this is the first thing I'm going to do. If it's githeri, this is the first thing I'm going to cook. If it's rice, this is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to prepare vegetables, I'm going to do some preparation, and just get ready and start cooking, you know. So it saves time in terms of knowing what you're supposed to cook, because at times it can be hectic to think of what I want to cook and you're not getting any idea. So the second one is that it saves money. Remember, I've told you that it's usually on budget. Purchasing in bulk is on budget than purchasing on a daily basis. So it saves money. It prevents wastage. So for instance, if you have cooked chapati yesterday at night, but no one throws chapati, let me give an example of ugali. If you've cooked ugali the previous day and the next day lunchtime, like for me, my timetable does not have lunch, by the way. It only has breakfast. Sorry, there's a fan over here. I'm feeling it's a little bit hot, so if I'm also distracting you with the noise, kindly bear with me. I'm going to switch it off in around 5 minutes time. So as you can see, I've written breakfast and dinner. I don't know if you can see. If you are not seeing, I'm going to put a screenshot of that here, somewhere here. So yeah, I only have breakfast and dinner. So sometimes I prepare a lot of dinner, like ugali. Most of my ugali, I don't cook small ugali. Even no matter how much napima yo maji hivi, I don't prepare like a small ugali. I always prepare ugali that I'll eat and it's going to be left over. So by the leftovers, don't mistake me in a bad way. Leftovers is food that has remained from the previous food. It does not mean that it's that, you know, when we grew up, we used to be told that leftovers really the food that you remain after you finished eating. Maybe you're full and you have remained some food in the plate. No, that is not what you call leftovers. So yeah, that leftover of yesterday's ugali, you can prepare it. You can maybe mabakisha ugali peke and some greens. You can take it. If not, you can maybe add. Maybe for me, I mostly nabakisha ugali peke. So I can look for an alternative of preparing either some eggs, fried eggs, or some greens with avocado. And yeah, you can prevent wastage by preparing it that way. So those were the benefits of meal planning, and there are very many more. If you know others that I've left out, you can comment down in the comment section and tell us how your opinion is about, what's your opinion about meal planning. So another thing is that one thing when you're doing meal planning, remember I've told you can do it for a week. If you prefer, you can do it for 2 weeks. I prefer for doing it for 2 weeks because I do not have a fridge or a refrigerator or a freezer, something of that sort. So to prevent wastage, still remember you don't want to purchase things in bulk like danias and they go to waste. So for me, what I normally do, I purchase things for 2 weeks because I don't have a fridge and I know how to store things without a fridge for only 2 weeks. I don't know to store them for past 2 weeks without a fridge or refrigerator. So depending with what you have, depending with the facilities you have, that's how it's going to be depend. That will depend on how you're going to purchase your things. Like for me, I purchase them in 2 weeks. If you have a fridge, you can purchase them for monthly. I prefer for monthly grocery shopping. So you can put cabbages, broccolis, tomatoes, everything. You buy everything depending on how you want to purchase things and depending on how they go bad. So for me, for dry goods, I purchase dry goods for a whole month. But for groceries, I purchase for 2 weeks because they can't last for more than that because I don't have a refrigerator. So I normally know after 2 weeks, when date 15 is here, I have to go back to the market. I have to go back purchase new groceries for until date 30, and date 1 I'm going to purchase again till date 15. So that's how I do. So to also prevent wastage, you also purchase depending with the facilities you have around you. So I guess that's it about knowing the benefits and knowing the budget of your grocery shopping and your dry goods. So dry goods is the unga, the mafuta, cooking oil, that's vegetable oil, the spices, the dry spices, of course, the salt. Those are what we call the dry goods. So, and the eggs are dairy, but eggs can be stored without a refrigerator. So yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, so now next thing that I have here, one thing I normally do about my meal plan is I prepare a rough copy. So this is it. If you won't see, I'm going to put a screenshot somewhere here. So this is a rough copy. So here, as you can see, I've written a rough copy of what I want for dinner, and here what I want for snacks, and what I want for breakfast over here. over here is for snacks and breakfast. Snacks, not all the time, it all depends. With I might be at work or I might be at home. If I'm not at home, I don't need snacks for lunch because I don't love cooking lunch, so I can take a snack like a yogurt, fruit salad. Let me read for you the types of snacks I have. You can have fruit salad, yogurt, popcorns, milk. Not all of them, like one. Like if I decide today's snack is going to be fruit salad, tomorrow's snack I change, I'm going to be putting yogurt. I normally prepare homemade yogurt. I prepare homemade fruit salads. I prepare popcorns at home, and then you can also have milk for a snack. You can also have fruit salad again. I've just repeated fruit salad, yogurt, popcorns, milk, and groundnut porridge. You can grind your what do you call this? Your groundnuts or peanuts, and then you mix them with the porridge as you're cooking. So that's what we call groundnut porridge. It's really very sweet. It can also serve the purpose of a snack. And then I have here the breakfast. I didn't have many ideas because I was in a hurry to write them. I just read them like 10 minutes ago. Is it 10? Okay, before I started these videos, when I was doing this planning, and I thought, why not share with you this? So I guess I'm going to switch off this fan because my nose is nosing. Imeanza kufungana. So here I have the rough work of dinner. So dinner and breakfast. So now I'm going to be showing you my timetable and why I decided to choose what I chose for my timetable. This will only last for a month, and then the next month I'm going to be changing every day for a different meal. So this also makes you explore and eat a lot just from home. Make your home a small restaurant, and you're going to be proud of yourself. Like right now, I'm so proud of myself. This is a meal plan for March because it's already on mid-Feb. Today is around date 21, date 20. I'm not so sure. I'll check. So let me check for the date, and then let me switch off this fan because I don't want to talk with my nose like I'm Zungu. So give me around a minute. Let me switch it off and then let me come back. So guys, today is on the 22nd of February as I'm recording this. I just love updating on the dates so that I can also keep these memories and the footages. So this was the rough copy. We are done with this. I've just switched off my knee because of my nose. So this is the rough copy. So we are done with this. Let me show you how I use this to make this breakfast and dinner timetable. As you can see over here, if you can't see, as I promised, I'll put a screenshot over here. So as you can see, this is from March 1st to March 31st. So as I've told you, this is a 1 month timetable. Like I'll be using it for a whole week from 1st March. Like itajirudia tu from Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, like for 1 month. So when 1 month is over, I'm going to change this timetable. So March, of course March has weeks and days. So if it's on March, the first day, if it's going to be on a Tuesday, I'm going to start on a Tuesday. If it's going to be on a Monday, it's going to fall on a Monday, I'm going to start on a Monday. If it's going to fall on a Friday, I'm going to start on Friday, and so on and so on. And the timetable repeats itself. So you can also print this, you take a photo of this and store it as a soft copy in your phone to prevent kuipoteza, you can also stick it somewhere around your kitchen, either on top of your cabinets, on your fridge if you have a fridge, so that it can be easier when you get home. If you have a house help, the house help can be able to access what you're supposed to cook today. This makes work easier for her. So as you can see, for me here, I'll put a screenshot here so that you can know whatever I'm talking about. So as you can see on the screenshot, this is timetable for March 1st to March 31st because already February is gone. I planned to prepare one for this month. I don't know what happened, but now I'm serious with this one. I'm going to be working with this one for the next month. So as you can see, from on Monday, I have breakfast and dinner in my timetable. So I'm going to be having ndoma, boiled ndoma, and a boiled egg and some tea. So that's going to be for my breakfast. So you can also put, I love having starch and protein in the morning. Protein does not necessarily have to be something that has a lot of calories. Like, when you fry an egg, it has a lot of calories, and you don't want that. So I preferred going with boiled egg because it's a protein in that case. And then boiled ndoma, And then you can also have boiled cassava if you prefer. You can also have boiled ngwashe if you prefer. This is healthier, and it holds your stomach for a long time. That is direct translation from my mother tongue. It holds your stomach. Translate it in your mother tongue and you see it is going to make sense. Don't look at it in the English side, in the English perspective. Translate it to your mother tongue and it's going to make sense. So that's it for breakfast. And as you can see, the next one, I have pilau and guacamole for dinner. That's on Monday. I have pilau and guacamole. Pilau has starch and protein because I'm going to be using beef or mutton to prepare my meat for pilau. So that is protein and starch, and then guacamole is going to work as the greens. I always make sure that my dinner diet is very much balanced. So even in the morning, if I can, I also make sure that I can also add a fruit in my, I don't love doing greens in the morning. I feel like that's too much of eating. So I love adding like a fruit in the morning, like after I'm finished with taking my ndoma and my egg and my tea. When I maybe going out, because I'll feel like my stomach is very much full, I'll carry a fruit. Then I'm going to have it as a snack later on. So my diet is going to be balanced. So as you can see, on Tuesday, I'll be having chapati Rolex in the morning and some tea. So chapati is a starch, and then Rolex is protein, and then some tea. I don't love putting protein every time, but if you can put, because my tea is also made with tea. So and my tea is also made with milk, sorry, and milk is protein, so I can also avoid protein sometimes. I've done a chapati Rolex recipe. If you've not yet watched this, kindly pause this video, go and watch that recipe, and then you come back to continue this menu plan. And then now for dinner, we're going to be having minced meat, some mashed potatoes, and plus cabbage. So I'm going to be preparing a minced meat curry, amaka stew, and then I'm going to be adding the mashed potatoes and some cabbage. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be having toast mayai. I'll do a toast mayai recipe. But then all these that I mentioned, if you want me to do a recipe for you, comment down below, and I'll be glad to do for you any recipe that you're going to be asking for. So I'll be taking toast mayai and some tea. Then on Wednesday, I take lentil curry. That is kamande curry, kamande, just stew, kamande stew, and then some spaghetti and some cabbage. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be taking crepes plus tea in the morning. So guys, crepes is, I'll also do a video of crepes. So if you want to know what crepes is, stay tuned and you're going to get to know what we mean by crepes. And then on the same day, Thursday, dinner, we're going to be having githeri and some guacamole for dinner. Yeah. So if you also don't know what guacamole is, I have a guacamole recipe in my video. You can pause it, go and watch guacamole recipe, and then come back after I've understood what you're talking about. If you also want me to do a githeri recipe, I'll be glad. Comment down below. And then on Friday, I'm going to be doing boiled sweet potatoes and some tea. I avoided protein because I've been doing protein for the whole of Monday to Thursday, because also crepes is cooked with eggs. So I avoid protein on Friday in the morning, because tea has milk in it and milk is protein. And then in dinner, I'm going to be taking matoke and peanut sauce. If you also want that recipe, comment down below. And then I'm also going to be doing spinach as greens. So matoke is starch and peanut is protein, so that is balanced. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be taking pancakes with tea, and pancakes has an egg, and then tea has protein, and then starch, and then a fruit later on in the day. And then in the evening, I'm going to be having egg curry plus vegetable rice plus kachumbari. I'm having plus in my whatever. So if you also want me to do a recipe of egg curry and vegetable rice, comment down below. Whatever recipe you want me to do for you, I'll be glad to do it for you. And then now the last day, we are finally here. I'm going to be doing mandazi plus mbaazi in coconut sauce plus tea. This is a very heavy and yummy and tasty breakfast. This is my favorite breakfast, by the way. I love. Sometimes I also do mandazi and yellow beans curry and some tea. But then in the morning, you do not necessarily have to take egg as a breakfast, as a protein item. I'm a sausage. I avoid sausage as much as I can. And also eggs, I avoid frying them as much as I can. If I don't have an idea of, I have many ideas, but if I don't feel like taking them, I love putting boiled eggs. So if you do not want an egg or a sausage in the morning, you can also have mbaazi in the morning, a stew, a mbaazi stew, a sauce. Like for example, mandazi and mbaazi in coconut sauce, that is usually very yummy. And you can also have yellow beans in the morning. You can have chapati, yellow beans. I know it feels like supper, but anyway, that is how it's supposed to be. So you can have breakfast potatoes. I have a breakfast potato recipe. You can go down and watch that video right now and come back and you get to know what you're talking about. So you can also do warus for breakfast, that is potatoes for breakfast. You can do, that is for starch, so you can do those warus. And beans, it's not necessary for you to take bread. You can do potatoes for breakfast, you can do chapati for breakfast, you can do pancakes, you can do crepes, you can do a lot for breakfast. And then for supper, I'm going to be having beans and chapati and some guacamole. So I love guacamole so much. I love cabbage so much. I have a cabbage recipe, I have a guacamole recipe. If you want to know how to prepare cabbage and guacamole, down below in my videos, go and look for them. I have a very nice cabbage recipe, I have a very nice guacamole recipe, and I'll be glad for your support. I'll be thankful for your support. So this was meal planning for today, and we have come to the end of our video, guys. I am done. I'm not yet done. I'm going to be showing you my next month's but one meal plan timetable. I noticed that I don't have fish in this timetable, and I love fish so much. I also have a fish recipe in my YouTube channel. You can pause and go and watch my fish recipe. So I love fish. It's not in my timetable. It has to be in my next timetable, because this timetable will run me for the whole of March. And I'll be preparing another one for April, another one for May, like that, so that I can save budget. I'm one person who works on budget, by the way. If you are my friend, you definitely know I have Kikuyu blood in me, and I'm not a Kikuyu. I don't know why, but I love working in budget. I feel like it saves a lot, and it helps you also save time, by the way. When I don't purchase anything without a budget. When I decide today I want to go and purchase this, I must have a budget. Like, I want this and this and this and this and this, and then if maybe there was something else that I would love, I've kept a little amount of money for buying the other extra thing. That is how budgetful I am. That is how budgetful I am. I am a Kamba, not a Kikuyu. That is why you heard what you heard. So guys, thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always coming back to support a girl. I don't take your support for granted. We have come to the end of this video. If you want any recipe from whatever you've heard me saying here, please comment down below and tell me we want you to do for us this recipe, and I'll be glad to throw down any recipe for you, my people. Of course, what customer wants, customer gets. So definitely I'll be glad to do it for you. So if there's anything I might have forgotten in my meal plan, kindly comment down below and tell us this and this and this has been forgotten, and we'll be glad to take your advice. So thank you so much for watching. We do this again, bigger and better each and every time. So without much ado, let's meet on the next video. Bye bye.